So good afternoon. We will begin today afternoon session about the AWK scripting language. Right. Before we begin, we continue this. Right. I've asked Himarashmi to give a presentation on question number 3, programming. Right. Generating a pattern using shell script and all. Right. So she will be presenting that one. You all people look into that, and she will continue AWK programming also. Right, today and tomorrow 2 hours, 2 continuous session, she'll be getting into that, right? So 1 minute, Himarashmi, I'll make you presenter. Himarashmi, I'll make you presenter, right? Once Himarashmi,
Yes, sir.
right, once you complete your presentation, right, I'll tell you when to stop, right? Then what you have to do is on my name, you can see the screen. Okay, my name, you can change the role, you do it and make me a presenter. So I'm making you a presenter, right? Right, you can continue. Himarashmi, you can continue. So screen is visible. I'm audible, Himarashmi? Himarashmi, I'm audible to you? Manoj? Anybody?
Sir, you are audible, sir.
Yeah, right. Himarashmi, you are not audible. Screen is visible. Okay, please get into.
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, okay, perfectly right. Continue, Himarashmi. Right.
So, in this program, which was given in our IA, we have to create the following patterns. Based on the user's choice, we have to take the choice from the user, like which pattern, like either the pattern 1 or the pattern 2. And here it is given, like for example, if the n is 3, then the pattern 1 should be printed this way and the pattern 2 should be printed this way, and the minimum value for n is 2 and the maximum value for it is 5.
All of you listen here. Minimum value is n equal to 2, maximum value is n equal to 5. That is 2, 3, 4, 5 is permitted, not beyond that. So the first thing is that, right, when we evaluate a paper, we look at that, have you read the value of, okay, n? Then we look immediately that you need to check the n is greater or equal to 2 and lesser equal to 5. You this check whether you have done it or not. Right? If it is not between these two inclusive both, then you have to come out of that saying that one pattern cannot be generated. Right? Otherwise, you have to continue. This particular thing, we will try to look at the logic. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Himarashmi.
Yes, sir. So first, this is the interpreter line, and then I have given like echo minus e, because when we are using the bash shell, we have to specify the minus e option, which enables the interpretation of the backslash escape sequences, like backslash n backslash c, uh, and then this I have displayed so that the user can enter if their choice, and here we are reading the choice, and then the value of it will be in dollar choice. So according to the switch case, so it will take the choice entered by the user, and if it is 1, then first it will echo to enter n from 2 to 5, and here I have given like backslash c so that it does not add the new line which echo adds it by default.
Himarashmi. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Go to the top of this page. Right, and not that much, little bit menu part. Okay, now look at that. Okay, you are reading a choice and then you are reading the value of n, right? Rather than that, you can read the value of n before only, because you are echo enter n, right? You are writing in choice case 1 as well as case 2. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
which you could have avoided it. You read only once, no, irrespective of the pattern, whatever that is there, right? Read n, that should be done first. Then if it is n is not between n 2 and 5, then simply terminate it. Okay, if it is that within that, then you ask the pattern. When you are asking pattern, okay, initially only. Pattern,
Yes, sir. Yes.
okay, this change you do it and send it the complete program to my email ID today.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead,
Yes, sir.
go ahead.
Uh, so I have done it like checking it afterwards.
Mm.
So after asking the user to enter the n, we are going to read n,
Mm.
and in this statement, in this if statement, we are checking if the value in n by $n is greater than equal to 2, and is it less than equal to 5. And if we have to use the logical operator, and we have to use minus a, hyphen a, and if we have to use or, then it is hyphen o. And here we are checking whether n is in the valid range, and if it is,
Himarashmi, you
yes,
put
sir.
the comment there that A is minus A is and, right? Similarly, minus O will be R. Okay, that comment you put it so that reader can understand better. Okay, because
Yes, sir.
logical operator is an unusual operator. Okay, go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
Go ahead.
If it is, then it the control comes here. Then a is initialized to 0. Then it enters the while loop. So if $a is less than equal to $n, and as it is given in the question, if we are like, for example, taking the value of n to be 3, then it will first check if 0 is less than equal to 3, then it will enter the loop.
Himarashmi,
Yes, sir.
you go to the top of the this. Okay, now look at the pattern here. So look at that 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. So vertically, when you look at that, okay, that's the outer loop, and every row is an inner loop, right? Are you getting it? Okay, right. So now go to the bottom of that. Bottom of the right, right, okay, okay, no, not the loop, right? Here loop 1 is an outer loop, right? 0, I mean, how many times you have to what is the depth of that pyramid? Half a pyramid depth is outer loop, and inside horizontally whatever you move, okay, that is the inner loop. Okay, loop 2, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So here this statement will check, like if we are going it row wise, then it will check like for the 0 value, then 1, then 2, then 3. So that's why we are checking it if it is less than equal to n,
Mm-hmm.
and then b will be initialized to 0, which
Mm-hmm.
will be used to check column wise.
Mm-hmm.
And if we observe in the pattern, in the first row it is only 0. Then in the second row, if we consider it to be first row, then it will be 0 and 1.
Listen, Himarashmi. The
Yes,
first
sir.
row is only 0. Okay, that is A value is 0. So B is from 0 to A. That is 0 to 0 only. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Good.
So for the first time, it will check, as the a value is 0, it will check if 0 is less than equal to 0, then it will echo 0. And here there is minus n, so that it is not uh, giving it in, like after displaying the value of b, it will not go into a new line, so that we can display the next number side by side.
Yeah, Himarashmi. Here you don't want the new line,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So what is to be done? You know that one. New
Yes, sir.
line is not required. So you have to search echo. Echo, what all the options are there? If you don't remember, pick it and do it. So this is the difference between, okay, open book test and closed book test. Closed book test, you have to remember it. Right? In open book test, if you don't know, you can simply refer it and do it. You are a solution provider. you become a good searcher, you become a good solution provider in open book test. In case of a closed book test, if you are really studied and writing it, then you become a good solution provider. Otherwise, you become a good Xerox machine. You in the sense we all got it, right? Go ahead, Himarashmi, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So here 0 will be displayed. Then we are doing command substitution here by using the backports, and here expr command will increment the value of b, what is stored in b. So here it will become 1, and then uh, it will go, because here it is done, so it will go back to the while loop. So here it will check if 1 is less than equal to 0, which is the here, because here a value is 0, so it will check if the b value, which has been incremented to 1, if it is less than or equal to 0. If it is not, so it will come out of the while loop, and then the a value is incremented.
Himarashmi,
Yes, sir.
in a loop one, outer loop, A value
Yes,
is
sir.
0. So what happens is in the inner loop, loop 2, B will be from 0 to 0. That means only once it is executed. Right? Then again it will go to the outer loop. Outer loop will become, A value will become 1. Then the inner loop, B will be 0, 0 to 1 it will get into, and thereby the pattern is presented. The loop number 2 horizontally prints all the things. Loop number 1, it will go depth of that half a pyramid. Got it? Right? Go ahead. Himarashmi, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So here a will become 1, and then again it will come to the second while loop here for the inner loop to be printed, and then again it will check like the value of b will be 0. So from 0 it will check 0 is less than equal to 1, which is the value of a. So then 0 will be echoed. Then after that 0 will be incremented.
B will be incremented. B will be incremented, not 0 will be incremented.
Yes.
Value of B is,
Sorry, sir.
Good, go ahead.
B will be incremented from 0 to 1.
Becomes 1.
Then again,
It becomes 1. B becomes 1. So you are going
yes,
while loop, inner while loop. 1 is less or equal to 1. That means $B less than, $A. 1 is less than 1, less or equal to 1. Yes. Again it gets into. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yes, sir. So again it will get into the while loop, and then 1 will,
Go ahead.
yes, sir. 1 will be echoed, and then again B will be incremented. Again the while loop will be checked, which it does not fulfill the condition. So it will come out of the while loop. Then A will be incremented. A will be incremented to 2. Then B will be again initialized to 0. And every time again B will be checked, like 0 is less than equal to 2. And if it is, so 0 will be like the value of B will be echoed. And then B will be incremented to 1. Again it will check. And so 1 will be again echoed. And then it will be incremented to 2. And 2 will be echoed. And then it will be incremented to 3, which will not satisfy the while condition. It will come out of the loop, and then A will be incremented to 3. Then again B is initialized to 0. Then again it will check the while loop, and 0 will be echoed. Then B will be incremented to 1. Then 1. Then again the while loop is executed. So 1 will be echoed, and it will be the B will be incremented to 2. And then 2 will be echoed, and B will be incremented to 3. Again B will be echoed, and it will be incremented to 4, which will again not satisfy the while loop, so it will come out, and then the A will be incremented. And when again A will be checked, A will not be less than equal to n, and where our n is 3, so it will also come out of the first while loop. And this is the, yes, sir.
Yeah, you are right. See, what you have to do is that you have to use certain kind of a marker software tool. I used to mark something on the screen, sometimes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, when you use that one, what happens is you can write, you go to the little top of this page. Yeah, it's okay. No, bottom. Right. Now what you can do is, okay, while you consider n equal to 3, write it on the screen. Then the loop number 1 it will be, okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Then inner loop, okay, it will be 0. For outer loop 0, it is 0 only. For outer loop 1, it will be 0, 1. Outer loop 2, it is 0, 1, 2. Outer loop 3, it is 0, 1, 2, 3. You can mark it on the screen so that that can be understood by better by our listeners. Right? Are you getting it? A logic, to
Yes, sir.
explain that logic, some kind of writing is required on the screen.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, anyhow, it's good. Explanation is good. Okay, go ahead. Right? So,
Okay, sir.
go to the next one.
Yes, sir. Sir, here I had given like if condition is not fulfilled, then it will come to the else part to display the message enter in the given range. Uh,
1 minute. Himarashmi, right?
yes, sir.
And Manoj. Manoj, are you in?
Yes, sir.
That's good. All of you listen, there are only 27 participants. Okay? Very difficult, okay, for other people to understand. Look at this here. Enter in the given range. This kind of message, instead that, every message should educate the user what wrong they have done it. So rather than enter in the given range, you should type it as enter the value of n between 2 and 5 inclusive of both.
Yes, sir.
Right? Or enter the value, okay, from 2 to, okay, 5, any value from 2 to 5. Got it? So, the message should educate end users. Enter in the given range. What is the range?
2 to 5.
That is the problem definition given by your teacher, but I'm an end user of this one. Then by trial and error, they have to do it. Got it? Okay, go to the menu where you are displaying menu. Right. Menu, display menu. Here, where you are reading, enter your choice. Okay, where you are reading in. From 2 to 5
Yes.
written. From 2 to 5 you are written. It's a good thing. I was about to tell. Right? The case number 1, enter n.
Yes, sir.
Right? Echo enter n. Right? That's a good thing. Okay, that's a good thing. Right. Go to the next part of this.
Yes, sir. So if the pattern 2 is selected, like the user enters 2, then it will come to the second case where we have to display this pattern. And here, if we observe, the outer loop is going from 0 to n, and here n is 3. Like for example, so the outer loop will go for from 0 to 3,
Good.
while the inner loop will decrement. It will go from n to 0.
Good.
And here, what I have done is like I am imagining it to be like in every inner loop, it will go from 3 to 0 itself. And in the first, year in the first row, the year where we cannot see the numbers, I'm going to display blanks back instead of number. So accordingly, here I am going to check. So first again it will echo to enter the n from 2 to 5, and if it is in that range, it will come here. A will be initialized to 0, and then it will be like it will check if 0 is less than equal to n, which is 3. So it will enter the while loop, and b will be initialized with 3 value. Uh, so, here it will check if b is greater than or equal to 0, and 3 is greater than equal to 0. So it will enter here, and here it will check if 3 is greater than a, which is 0. Then it will echo blank, like blank space instead of the value, and then it will decrement the value of b, which will now become from 3 it will become 2.
Correct.
Sir, should I write it and show, sir?
Can you write it? Can you write it?
Maybe yes, sir. Uh, um, here the n value is this fine, sir?
Yeah. Yes.
So n is 3, and now in the outer loop, uh, here b will also be 3, and 3 is greater than 0. So if 3 is greater than 0, we are not going to print 3, but here we are going to print a blank space in this place, and then b will be decremented to 2. So 2 is greater than 0, greater than equal to this while loop it will check, and then it will check if 2 is greater than uh, a, a is 0, so again a blank space over here,
Good.
and then it will decrement, the b will be decremented to 1, then 1 is greater than equal to 0, so again it will check, and then it is greater than 0 over here, again a blank space.
Himarashmi, can you write it for me? Right? Okay. Blank, 0. Then blank, okay, 10. Blank, 210. Blank, 3, okay, 210. You write it.
Uh, Sir, should like I should put double quotes or a B, sir?
Okay, B and, okay, put a
Yes.
slash on that. Put a slash on that. Put a slash on that. Right.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, B, right, one more B,
Okay, sir.
right, then 0, right. So it will print this. For given outer loop number 1, right, got it, right, it prints this, got it. Then for loop number 2, write it, outer loop number 2, right, again, Himarashmi, below that will come, B0 not, B10, you write it. B10, 10, right. Okay, now you write it. B210, B210. Good. 10. Right. Now you write 3210. Right? So you have to write this and then explain what is outer loop, what is inner loop and all. Right? So now you have explained for the loop number 1, A equal to 0, right? Then for inner loop B equal to, okay, 3 to 1, right, 0. 3 to 1, you are putting blank. Then writing, right? How do you check it? The inner loop variable B, that should be greater or equal to outer loop value. Outer loop value initially was 0. Then it is greater than, if it is there, you are printing blank. Otherwise, you are printing the value of B itself. That's the explanation. Okay?
Yes, sir.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
So here A will be incremented to 1, and then again B will be initialized to 3. Then it will check if 3 is greater than equal to 0. It will come here.
Madam Himarashmi, you tell
Yes,
us,
sir.
write it whatever you are written in the blue color, the second row you are looking into.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Across the second
Here,
line. Put a line across the second line. Put a totally horizontal line across second line with a red color. Red color. Okay, put a line across the second line. Now you are looking into this, right? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, madam, 1 minute. Red color line you have put it, no? But end of that line, put A equal to 1.
Here, sir.
Put A equal to 1. So this outer loop, when A equal to 1, right? Red color is outer loop. Inner loop will be horizontal. On the top of that, A equal to 1, on the top of that, A equal to 0, you write it. On the top of that, A equal to 0. Equal to 0. Uh, First row, you scratch it. First row, B blank 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 0, scratch it. Right. Okay. Now look at that. A equal to 0, red color is a loop 1. A equal to 1, okay, it's again loop 1, outer loop. Then blue color, whatever you write, it is a loop 2, inner loop. Is that okay? Himarashmi?
Yes, sir.
Right. Good. Now outer loop A equal to 1, that is, now you are inside. Okay, B equal to $1, while $B greater than or equal to 0, that is N equal to 3, right? 3, 2, right? That the second row, red color, you explain.
Yes, sir. So here A is equal to 1. A is incremented from 0 to 1. And first B equals to 3. And here we'll check B is greater than A, which is 1. So B is greater than 1. So that's why here a blank space will be displayed. Then B will be decremented to 2. Then again we'll check. So B is greater than A, which is 1. So a blank space will be displayed. Then it is decremented to 1. And 1 is not greater than 1. So 1 will be displayed. Then again it will be decremented to 0. And 0 is not greater than 1. So 0 will be displayed.
Good.
And uh, now it will increment A. So A will be.
Write it. Write it
Yes,
equal
sir.
to 2.
Yes.
Good. So A equal to 2, you go to the loop number 1. Okay, where you are checking while loop, you go there. While loop, go. Right? 2 lesser equal to n, 3. Loop number 1, while loop.
Yes, sir.
Explain.
Yes, sir. So 2 is less. Here 2 is in A is incremented to 2, and 2 is less than equal to n, which is 3, and then B is initialized to 3. Uh, then B is greater than equal to 0. So it will again check if B is greater than A, which is 2. So it will display a blank space, and then B value will be decremented to 2, and 2 is not greater than 2. So 2 will be displayed. Then B value will be decremented to 1, and 1 is not greater than 2. So 1 will be displayed. Then B will be decremented to 0, and 0 is not greater than 2. So 0 will be displayed. And then it will again decrement, which will not satisfy the while condition. So it will come out. Now A will be incremented to 3.
Good. Good.
Now it will again check the while loop. 3 is less than equal to n, which is 3. Now B will be again initialized with 3. 3 is greater than equal to 0, so it enters the second while loop. B is greater than B is not greater than A, which is 3, so B will be displayed. And then B will be decremented to 2. 2 is also not greater than 3, so 2 will be displayed. B will be decremented to 1. 1 is not greater than 3. So 1 will be displayed. Then D will be decremented to 0. 0 is not greater than 3. So 0 will be displayed. Then 0 will be decremented and then it will not fulfill the while condition. So it will come out. Then it will increment A. Now A will become 4.
Write it
And
equal to 4. Write it equal to 4.
yes, sir. So it will again check the first while loop. 4 is not less than equal to 3. So it will come out of the first while loop also. And this is the else condition which I had given for the if.
Hmm.
And if the user does not enter first or the second pattern, if something else is entered, then it will give this enter this default case and it will print the message to enter a valid choice.
Good.
So this is the sample output, sir,
Good.
according to the inputs.
Good. The correction, whatever I have suggested, you do it. Send the print copy by today evening to my WhatsApp as well as email both.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Right? Okay? And
Yes, sir.
right, tomorrow we have a class. Right, tomorrow is a Thursday, no?
Yes, sir.
At what time we have class?
10:30, sir.
10:30. 10:30 our program will begin. Right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
You have to execute the program and show. Okay, can you execute this program one sample?
Yes, sir.
Run it in your system.
Yes, sir.
Keep all your runtime entities ready. Right? Simply you are switching the screen. That's all. When you
Yes, sir.
prepare the program also you have to keep it ready. Load it. What has happened, Himarashmi?
Sir, it is taking time, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay, tomorrow you keep it ready. Tomorrow we'll continue. Right? So we will stop today. Make me a presenter. Himarashmi,
Yes, sir.
and my name, click that one, change the rule. Make me a presenter.
Yes, sir.
Right side in my on my name. Yeah. Right. Okay, that's good. Right. So all of you have seen how the presentation is to be done. Himarashmi, very good presentation with all marking in down. Right. So hereafter every presentation people have to use a marker and explain about that. Right. So tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock we'll have a 2 complete hour session. Himarashmi, you can make a group of people, right? Group of people, let them send all the org program to you. You are sharing the screen. Voice, it is their voice, but screen will be yours, right? Keep ready. All org program tomorrow we will see it, right? Tomorrow at what time, Himarashmi?
10:30, sir.
10:30. Keep the program, org program ready. Now we will close this session, right? Is it okay, Manoj, Himarashmi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have sent the awk PDF to you, sir.
You send it to my WhatsApp as well as email, both, right? Okay,
Sir, I should resend you, sir.
please send that.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Also after correction, right? You have to read the value of n. If n is not okay, then terminate. Okay, if n is okay, then you ask which pattern you want it. Got it? Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, I was saying about awk PDF, sir.
Okay, all and this correction of this, both you send it once again.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. I will end the meeting for all. Now, Manoj, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. So number of participants are very less. Okay, tell them that all these are important. Okay, bye. Bye. Bye.